my best friends in all her glory. She is looking so good. Hello, besties. How are we doing today? You know what? Okay, I'm proud of myself for a few reasons. Why am I out of breath? I guess I'm a little nervous to like come on here and talk to you a little bit. I just wanted to let you know I did it. I did the thing, okay? The thing I've been talking about for like 2 years, my 10-year high school reunion was last night. And I went and I did not freak out. I did not panic. I was a little nervous. I was a little jittery, but I just went in and just was myself, and it was good. Like, it was awkward because out of like 250 people in my graduating class, less than 40 showed up, or fewer than 40. So it was a little awkward, a little weird. Certain people that we were like sure were going to be there weren't there, and it was just a little weird because we were like, where are they at? Like, and people who lived in town like weren't there, and I was like, where are they? Like, I don't know, it was just a little awkward. But the cool kids were there, let me tell you that. Like, we were there, so that's all that really matters. But yeah, like, there are girls that I follow on Instagram and stuff who I graduated with who are just so freaking cool to me. And they're actually twins, and they're just both so cool and such a vibe. And I watch their stories as though I'm watching like Selena Gomez or something. Like, I'm a fan, right? And they were there, and it was so nice to see them because we like each other's stuff on social media. We message occasionally and stuff, but it was nice to like see them in person and be like, oh my God, I'm a huge fan. You know what I mean? Because I make things awkward like that, and that's just what I do. I can't help myself. Like those intrusive thoughts that you think to yourself where you're like, oh my God, I like follow your social media. I love all your posts. That, like, I say it out loud. It's like an intrusive thought that just comes out. But I am like such a huge fan. I think that they're just so fucking cool. And, sorry, freaking cool. I won't swear anymore in this video, but it's just, I'm glad that I went. I didn't panic about my outfit, didn't panic about my body, didn't panic about any of that. And it all ended up being good. I ran into some really nice people that I haven't talked to in a long time, and, found out that multiple people, like out of the handful of people that I talked to, the majority of that handful was like, oh my God, I watch all your videos. And I was like, oh my God. So if you're watching this, hi. Hello. It was good to see you. But yeah, it was funny because I was talking to my friend Rochelle about that on the way there. Sorry if I have anything in my teeth, but I was talking to my friend Rochelle about that on the way there. I was like, if I knew that somebody that I graduated with or somebody I went to school with vlogged daily about their life, just out of pure curiosity, I would watch it. Even if we weren't friends, even if I didn't like them, I would watch it. And maybe I have too much time on my hands. I don't rightly know. But I was like, how many people there watch or have seen what I post or have seen other things? I'm like, how many people, you know? I don't know. It's just something to think about. The internet is forever. But I went out full glitter. Let me see if I have any left. Hold on. If I can show you. Oh, you can't even see. Oh, I had full glitter, you guys. Full glitter last night. All over my face, all over my chest, all over everything. No one was surprised. Okay, nobody was surprised because I don't know if you guys know this. The glitter is not new for me. I was a performer, not to brag. I was a performer. I sang and danced on the stage, and I was in this like pop group thing, and I would wear glitter on my eyes, but all I had was this loose glitter powder. So the glitter, I would like put it on my eyes, but it would fall onto my cheeks. And so some people would be like, oh my God, why is she crying? And because it looked like it was like wet. but it was just glitter. So I've always been a glitter all over the face kind of, always. So nobody was surprised. It was good. I don't know. It was awkward. It was awkward a little bit, but it was good. And one of the twins that I was just telling you about, she told me, she was like, hey, I already talked to them, like the coordinators, about it, and I'm gonna have a part in like planning the next one. So it's gonna be really fun, and it's gonna be exactly what we need, because for the first reunion, the first like 5-year reunion, over half the class wasn't even invited. And for this one, I think for the most part, everybody was invited, but it just wasn't very like, I don't know, if I were some of the people like who I was friends with, right? I wouldn't have wanted to come, because I would have been like, nobody's there that likes me, that I liked. We're not going to do anything. Why? Because I wasn't friends with like the cool people. I wasn't friends with the popular people. I wasn't friends with the sporty people. I had the weird friends who like made out by the library and like smoked a lot of reef. Okay. That was my friend group. And then when I kind of like I didn't stop being friends with them, but I did get a boyfriend and started being friends with like all of his friends and ignoring the rest of my life for a couple years. And my boyfriend was the year above me. So I started hanging out with them, and I was like, it would also be so cool. And I found out that one of the girls their school does this. If it could just be like every grade class reunion, like people who graduated last year and people who graduated in 1986 and people who graduated in 2013 and all of that. Like, she said that she went to St. Peter schools, and not every year, but like every 5 years or 10 years or whatever, they do like a all grades class reunion. And I was like, how fun would that be? Because then like the people who were in the grade below me and the grade above me, like we would all be there. And I don't know, I think that would be so cool. And because we were friends, like you're not only friends with the people in your grade, you have classes with older kids or younger kids or whatever, and you like form relationships and friendships with those people. And I just wish that I could have seen them as well, especially the grade above me. They had so many cool people who probably like hate my ass and want nothing to do with me, but it would still be like really cool for me to see them, because like I said, I'm a big fan. But that being said, I'm not super concerned about not seeing a lot of people. They just said the name of my school festival, or not my school, my town festival. Idiot. Stupid. I'm glad I caught that though, because it just came out. But my town festival that I grew up going to is coming up soon, and everybody shows up for that. Thousands and thousands and thousands of people show up for that every year. It's wild. So that is coming up, and I'm excited to go there. And hopefully the people who we didn't see at the reunion will show up for that. I don't know. But yeah, last year, some of the people who were the year above me, it's 2 guys, and they were involved in like the musical arts, the performing arts and stuff. And back in the day, they were like so cool, and I loved them so much, had huge crushes on both of them. And I went up to them at Dozinki and I was like, oh my God, you guys, like I'm a huge fan. And they were like, what? Oh my God, you're so sweet. And I was just like, no, seriously, like I show my mom all your videos dancing, and I'm just like so proud of you for like what you're doing. You're doing such a good job and so many amazing things. And I'm just like so proud that I went to school with you and that I know you. And you know, people kind of overthink things like that, I think, a bit too much. Like, I've always been the type of person where if I have a dream about you, I'm going to go into school the next day and be like, oh my God, I had a dream about you last night. Like, why not? You know, if somebody had a dream about me, I would want to know about it. Like, I think that's cool. Like, you were thinking about me and I was on your mind and whatever. Sorry, I just feel like I have stuff in my teeth that I don't. I do have to brush my teeth though. I'll be honest. I have to brush my teeth and brush my hair. It's a thing. But But yeah, I've always been that type of person where, shockingly, I'm just very, very open. Like, hey, I have a crush on you. Hey, I want to go on a date. Hey, I had a dream about you. Hey, I'm a huge fan. Hey, I think you're so amazing. You're so beautiful. Like, I'm always that girl. And I just wish that more people were like that and weren't afraid of like people looking at them weird. Because what I learned last night, people are going to look at you weird regardless. Okay? People are always, forever and always going to look at you and be like, what the fuck is up with that? But I feel like now, at least, we're almost 30. And if anyone is still like sitting there with a judgmental ass look on their face, sorry, I said I wouldn't swear, I lied. If they're just sitting there with a judgmental ass look on their face and like looking at you when you walk in, like, what are they wearing? Who are they here with? Ooh, why is she wearing a Polly Pocket lunchbox as a purse? Like, if anybody was looking at somebody like that, I would just genuinely, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, excuse me, I would feel so bad for them. I would feel so bad for them, because that's sad that you're still in a place of deep insecurity, that you would see somebody walking into a building with a smile on their face, happy to be who they are, and you would look at them and be like, sad. I am not a perfect person. I continuously fuck up a lot in my life, and I continue to think to myself, like, damn, why am I not better? Why am I not doing better? Why am I not more mature? Or why am I still making stupid mistakes and all of those things? And why am I not a better friend? And why am I not this and that? And I think that all the time. Where was I going with that? I was saying that I am by far I'm not a perfect person, like so far from a perfect person. So I'm not saying this to be like, I am so much better than everybody else because of this. But I know one thing, at this point in my life, and for the last few years, I don't look at somebody with judgment when they're clearly just happy being exactly who they are. And I used to, like, I've talked about it so many times because I'm so ashamed of it, and I want more people to be aware of it. Like, I used to be the one who judged everybody, especially women, and pretty much exclusively women. I would judge them for what they were wearing, how slutty they were, for, like what rumors I heard about them, or how much makeup they wore, or how they did their hair, or whatever, for everything, you guys, for everything. And it was from such a place of deep, sad insecurity, of me being like, oh my God, like there's something about that woman that makes me feel threatened. So I'm going to try to tear her down. And it's just so sad. And I'm so happy that I'm not that bitch today. And I didn't see a single person last night. Like, genuinely, I'm really trying to think about it. I didn't see a single person last night that I looked at and I was like, ooh, like I did at all. There was one girl there who like legitimately was dressed like a cowgirl, her and her husband. And I saw them and I was like, fucking badass. Like, I noticed that they were dressed maybe differently than I was, or differently than other people there. And I was just like, fucking so cool of you to dress like that and to be who you are, and to be like, this is what I like. Like, I like the belt buckle. I like the hat. And to just go there and be yourself. And it's so cool to me. I look at it and I notice maybe that it's different, but I don't judge anymore. Whereas back in the day, I would have seen something like that and I would have been like, where do you think we are? Texas? Like, what? I don't know. I just would have, at least I'm pretty sure I would have. I'm 90% sure I would have. But I've done so much, and I've been through so much of like this personal growth journey of finding myself and being who I am. And honestly, I shit you not, gaining so much weight has really twisted the perspective. It's really like twisted it around because it happened so quickly and it wasn't really of my control. And I had gained weight before, but then I gained all that extra weight last year and it wasn't really in my control. It just happened. And I was like, okay, so this is who I am now. A month ago I was this and now I'm this. And it just really made me, I wasn't judging anybody before that either. Like, it's been years since I was a judgmental bitch. But especially gaining all that weight, I look at people so differently now because I don't know what they're going through in their life. I don't know what issues they face every single day, what mental health problems they have. I don't know how sad they are. I don't know if their mom just died. I don't know if they just don't, if they like how they are and they want to be that way. And it, like, because when I was growing up, especially because it was like coming off of the 90s when like heroin chic was a thing, it was like the standard of beauty was super, super thin. And so that was how I like looked at everything. I was like, I won't even say because it's just bad and it's triggering. But now I look at myself and I'm like, what would I have said about myself if I could see myself, like I'm not going to cry, but I was like, if I could get a glimpse of myself 10 years ago into the future and see me now, I would have been so mean to me. Like, my life is so cool. It's so cool. And I do so many cool things and I'm so lucky. And I know that. But I would have looked at my physical appearance and that would have been my first thought. It would have been like, what happened to me? I would have cried. I would have been suicidal. I'm not even joking. I would have been like, there's no point in living if I'm going to be that fat. And that's so sad. And I'm really happy and proud of myself that I was able to go last night knowing I was going to see people who the last time they saw me, I was like half of the size that I am now, right? And I knew that they would, because not everybody is as woke as I am, bro. I knew that not everybody would look at me with love and light, but that a lot of people would look at me and be like, holy shit, she got so big. And I know that those conversations happen behind closed doors and out of my earshot. I know that happened because logically, you know, that's just where people are people and that's just what they do. But I was proud of myself for walking in and being who I was. And I tell you this because I just had my medication and I feel like yelling. I don't know. I just feel like talking and just word vomiting on you, thought vomiting on you. And none of this matters. And you don't have to listen to it anymore if you don't want to. I just wanted to say it because it was on my mind. And there were times, even like a year or two ago, like that I was so, like 40 pounds ago, so deeply, truly insecure about my body that I was invited on a swimming, like water park weekend with some friends. And I was like, I'm absolutely not going to that. And then circumstances happened where I did not end up going, but for other reasons. But I literally, they told me like 3 months in advance. And I was like, I'm not going. Like, there's no way in hell that they're going to see me in a swimsuit. These are my friends. And I was so insecure about it that I wouldn't go. And last night, I put on my cute little outfit and I showed up. And I was myself. And I did not care. It crossed my mind. You know, I can't lie and be like, oh, I didn't even consider my body. It crossed my mind, but I did it. I did the thing, and I'm really proud of myself. So there's that. But I'm really happy that I went. I'm happy that my friends went with me. I'm so grateful because I don't know if I would have been able to do it alone. Sometimes it helps to just have somebody else there, you know, just to walk through the door with you, to stand there with you when your other conversations like fizzle out and you just kind of slowly walk away, or you're like, oh, I'm gonna go get another drink or whatever. Like, and it's just so nice to have friends like that. And I went with a couple friends who I've been friends with since I was literally a kid, like a little kid. And like my friend Rochelle obviously went with me, and that was really awesome. And then one of my other friends as well. And I'm so glad that I had them there because they're great people. They're great people and they're so fun. And my security blanket last night was definitely Rochelle. I don't know if I could have gone in there without her, to be honest with you, but I hope I would have. Like, if the situation had arose that I had to go in alone. But if she hadn't gone with me, like, I totally would have brought CJ and I would have hidden behind him the whole time, like, terrified, you know, like, I wouldn't have wanted to talk to anybody. I would have just been like, oh my God, like, CJ, hide me. But maybe not. I don't know. Maybe not. I'm feeling pretty confident right now. So part of me wants to say, like, that wouldn't have happened, but I don't know. But I did look cute. I'll post it on my Instagram today if you guys want to go see. It's Best Life by Brooke. And yeah. So today I have a lot of cleaning to do. My house is a fudging disaster. It's so bad. It's so bad, you guys. It's nasty. It's so nasty. Oh my God. Because, okay, there's a reason. It was clean when we got home. But then we had to clean out the camper, which we still have not done, by the way. We're going to do that, but we still have not done that. But we had to take all of the dirty clothes, 2 weeks worth of dirty clothes, and bring them into the house. And so I've done the loads of laundry. I have cleaned the clothes, but now they're sitting clean in a pile on the floor in my kitchen. I can't even walk to the bathroom because there are so many clean clothes there, getting dirty on the floor. So that happened. And then I haven't done dishes in a couple days. So there are dishes everywhere and the living room is a total disaster, you guys. Oh my God. So I just want to have it clean, especially since I am going out of town in a few days, which I can't believe it's a few days away, but I am going out of town and I want the house clean, and I don't want to stress clean it the night before and be like, this house has to be clean before I leave, like I always do. Like, I want it to be clean now, clean in 3 days, clean in a week, and then clean before I leave. Like, I want it to be clean. So yeah, I have to do that. And I also had to start bringing, I'm so annoyed by this right now. I'm so annoyed by this. I had to start bringing my garbage cans into my garage because one of my neighbors, to whoever that was, like, fuck off, complained that my garbages were sitting like outside behind my fenced in patio. You can't even see them unless you're up in my ass, like up in my business. I don't know what the problem is. So somebody complained because we're not supposed to have them outside. And so now I had to, long story, somebody had to pull in all of the storage shelving that I had sitting in front of the garage door, tear down the insulation that I put on that CJ put on the garage door, and open the garage and bring in the 2 garbage cans, the garbage and the recycling. And so now my entire office is destroyed. It's disheveled and there's garbage in it. Thankfully, it's a brand new garbage can because our old one got covered in maggots again. And so we had to like pay $30 to get a new garbage can. And so it's brand new, clean. No dog poop has ever been in it. It doesn't smell bad. It's great. But still, it's garbage in my office in front of my desk. So now I don't have a desk over there anymore. And it's shitty. I don't like it. So basically, like, the whole house is a damn mess. And then getting ready the last 2 nights, because I've gone out the last 2 nights and I panicked finding an outfit for Friday night. I ended up just wearing the same thing twice, like Friday night and Saturday night for the reunion and for the dinner, because I looked so good in it. But yeah, I literally panicked. So my upstairs bedroom has clothes all over the floor that I have to put away, and just like, you know, when you panic about an outfit and it's just like whoo, 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 with like the clothes, that's what it's like up there. So I do have to clean that too. So there's just a lot of cleaning that has to happen today. CJ and his daughter, CJ and our daughter are at CJ's parents' house, and they stayed there last night. And I'm really hoping, like fingers crossed, hoping that they stay there for at least the majority of the day so that I can just clean this house and not have anybody in my way, not have anything to do or take care of, not just like setting Rose in front of a TV and being like, don't move while I clean the house. Like, I don't want to do that. So I'm really hoping that they don't come home right away so I can just clean and get it done and get it taken care of. I did order on Amazon, like for the same day delivery, because I really, really wanted boba. You guys, I wanted Vietnamese coffee with boba so bad. The only place that I can get vegan Vietnamese coffee with boba is in Minneapolis, downtown Minneapolis, at a place called Coconut Whisk. And it's in downtown Minneapolis. Incredible, all vegan boba cafe. They have waffles and pancakes, and they have boba of all different kinds, and that's the only place that I can get a true like vegan boba. I can get like a vegan boba made with almond milk or like water and have it be like a mango tea or something like that, but I can't get like a Vietnamese coffee boba anywhere else. So that's like a 40-minute drive. Plus you have to pay for parking, which I don't do. So instead, I panic and I walk for 15 minutes, get my drink, panic all the way back, hoping I didn't get a parking ticket. And it's just like stressful. So, and then you have to drive downtown. And I only have CJ's truck with me today, so I would have to drive his truck downtown, which is fine. I've done it before. I am a badass bitch. It's an 8.5-foot bed, and it's a huge ass truck, you guys. It's a huge truck, and I am not a fan of driving that around town or around like literally the city. So I was just like, shoot, like I really wanted boba. And also when you go and get a boba, it's like $10 for a boba, you know? And I was just like, I'm trying not to like go out and spend money, but I really like want this boba. And so, you know what I did? I got it on Amazon. I ordered a vegan friendly instant Vietnamese latte, or Korean latte, I think is what they called it. And it's like packets that you just mix with water. And then I ordered boba, like tapioca pearls, and they are coming same day delivery tonight. So I have to wait a little while, but hopefully I'll be able to have a Vietnamese coffee with boba tonight. And I got like, I don't even know how many servings, probably like 20 servings for the same price that it would have cost me to get 2 bobas. So I'm super stoked about that. I'm excited, and I know that I spent money, but in my mind, I'm like saving money because of all the drinks that I'll be able to make for myself in the future, in the next couple weeks and everything. And I don't drink boba very often, but I can now because I'm making it myself, and I'm just excited. So yeah. But for right now, I don't have any caffeine. I don't have any caffeine in this house. I don't have any coffee. I don't have any JAVY. My JAVY is in the camper. My coffee maker is broken. My coffee pot shattered. I broke not only CJ's, I broke his Xbox. Yeah, I did that. And then about 5 minutes later, I shattered my coffee pot. So I don't have a coffee maker, and CJ's Xbox is broken. So, yeah, that was a big oopsie tootsie lemon squeezy doodle do. It was not fun. I didn't mean to do that. So I have no way of making coffee. I have no JAVY. That my last bottle is in the camper. I have no like instant coffee or no coffee packets. I have no Celsius. My Celsius is in the camper. I have no energy drinks. I have no forms of caffeine. So I'm like, what am I gonna do? But it's okay. I can wait until later. I can wait until later. My soul vibe and happiness on life will get me through the day until I can get my Vietnamese coffee. Or I think it said Korean latte, not Vietnamese coffee, but it was like the same thing. It's like a coffee mixed with creamer and sugar. So I don't know. But anyway, I did do my nails. Okay, I'd show you these ones, but the gems popped off on these two, which is a bummer, but this is what they looked like. I wanted to show you this hand because this hand is not as good because the gems aren't on straight, but they're really pretty. Like the reflectivity is pretty. I'm happy to have nails back on so I can film and have it be so pretty. So yeah, anyway, I'm sorry. I'm just rambling now, but I do love you and I appreciate you being here and thank you for listening. If you have any thoughts, please leave them in the comment section down below. Comment Gesundheit or bless you if you made it this far into the video, and I will talk to you in my next one. I love you guys. Thank you for listening and continue to be exactly who the fuck you are and don't apologize for it. Love you. Bye.